Hi guys, how are you? You can see Corn's little tail. I hope you are well. I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know about the spells that are going to be happening next week. It's a little last minute because I was on vacation and I'm just trying to do a little bit of catch up because Spirit told me I did need to do these spells, but I didn't do the video before I left, so sorry it's so last minute. So the first spell that we're going to be doing is going to be another twin flame fire ceremony. It's important that you guys understand that these spells from now on are going to be private. I'm not going to be going live to be sharing the work that I'm doing anymore. I'll still be going live like I usually do, but as far as spell work goes, the only way you can be a part of it is if you pay for your spot. You get a spot there. And the reason we're doing this is because the fiasco from the last fire ceremony, I'm happy to leave it up. I'm happy to share the content so that those of you who did not do the first working, you can go and use the fire spell and also the meditation from the first working if you'd like to join this working. That is definitely going to be a requirement. Like, you don't have to have done the first one, but please just go check out the videos. But for everybody, I think most of you know what happened with the other video and how the space was invaded by negativity, and I just can't. I have a responsibility to you guys, and I don't even know why. I was just sharing to be nice, to be honest. I like to give you guys free content. I feel like you deserve wholesome free content, and there's a time and a place, and I learned my lesson. So these will both be private working. So the twin flame fire ceremony, this one's going to be much smaller. It's going to be one working. It's not going to be tea lights and meditation and everything like in the last one. We're going to do one spell. We're going to do one fire. It's going to be at my house. We're going to do the sound and the Reiki healing like we did last time. I've also created a mix of spell oils that I'm going to pour on the fire as well, like I did in the last one. And this time we're actually going to do something really fun. I bought some sparklers, and I'm going to take some sparklers and dance for you and your twin, and do some Reiki symbols and everything with the sparklers. So I'm excited for that. I think it's going to be really cool. So the last fire spell, I just want to come on here and give like a huge disclaimer. The last fire spell changed me. Like, it changed me. Something in me died in a good way and was able to come up and remove itself. I think it was codependency that died within me, and I didn't know what the fuck to do with it because I've been codependent for most of my life. But at this point, I feel like the fire spell did exactly what it was supposed to do because I could give two shits whether or not I come into connection with my twin. If you asked me before the spell, I'd be like, it has to be, ooh, I just scared Corn because I bumped the wall. I'd be like, it has to be them. Like, we have children that are going to be born. We have to get married. We get this, that. Now I'm like, I recognize my worth, and I'm like, either you take me or you leave me. I don't want to chase you. So I kind of went from being the chaser to not even being the runner to just being neutral, which I feel like is the best case scenario possible. And now I'm in a space where not only do I not feel like I'm longing for my twin, I mean, I still miss him and think about him a lot, but like I'm changed. I'm different now, and in a very good way. And I think this last fire ceremony is going to be that last kick in the ass to really help me and others let go and let God and just let it play out as it's supposed to. Now, I'd also like to talk about my understanding of a twin flame relationship. Some people think it's like you're the same soul and you split into two. My understanding is that me and my person have been soulmate lifetime after lifetime. So whether that means romantic partner, whether that means sibling, whether that means friend, whether that means coworker, we've been soulmate lifetime after lifetime. I think we're most comfortable either being family or being romantic partner. And we have the ability, I think, because we work so well together, lifetime after lifetime, we decided to set ourselves up that if we were to come into contact in this lifetime, which we have, that it would create and trigger such an awakening process within the other, so that if we were in a period of stagnation or complacency, when we come into connection with each other, we light that fire in each other again. So like, for example, my twin was the reason that I changed my diet and lost a bunch of weight and got really healthy. At the beginning of COVID last year, he ghosted me and I got really manic and I was like, fuck, gotta be better, gotta be better, gotta be better. So I controlled what I could control and I changed. And now something that I've noticed that I've changed in him is like, he's been super complacent with work, but because of me kind of setting hard boundaries and also just being in my energy, because you guys know I love to work. Like, I fucking love hard work. I love it. He's back to work now. So it's like, and it's just getting better. He's also starting to change his understanding of the universe, change his diet, things like that. So honestly, I think, and also I think too, twins have a lot of karma. Like, I actually went into the past life where his and my soul became entangled and became on this level where we could do this to each other, because twin flame journey is not comfortable, right? It's actually really painful and it makes you feel like you're going crazy. So I saw the lifetime where we died together, and our souls entwined because we died together at the same time in a traumatic way that was unexpected. And that's when we gained this ability to really know each other inside and out, because I watched our souls like a double helix entwine with each other. So it's not all like rainbows and sunshine and everything like that. And I'm also at a point too where I'm like, this has been a great journey, but do I want to do this for the rest of my fucking life? I mean, I will, but I'm also not going to force it. Like, I'm not going to force growth. I'm not going to force the connection. I'm not going to force them to want to be with me. There's so many people who want to be with me, not sound conceited, but it's just not. So this spell for me is going to be the last kick in the ass to really use the twin flame journey for everything it's supposed to have been used for in this cycle that I've been cycling through this journey for a couple of years now. So I'm ready to like close this cycle and give it to God and see where it goes from there. Okay, and then the second spell that I'm going to be doing is a Father's Day grid work spell. So I did some grid work when I was down in South Carolina, because April Elizabeth had talked about how Mother Gaia asked for us to start putting crystals back in the earth because it will help the grids, the grids of the earth. And it's kind of hard to explain what I mean by that. So I went into another past life where I was in Atlantis and there was just grids and orbs for everything. So if you can think about sacred geometry, it's like the grids that create this universe, that create this reality. And so that's what I did in that life. I was a grid worker. I worked with orbs. I worked with healing. I worked with elixirs and potions. And I had an apprentice under me who's actually my best friend's son. He was apprenticing under me in Atlantis, and I was working with the dolphins and the whales and everything like that, mostly dolphins, but it's the telepathy. Also, I'm going to be doing a spell to awaken your telepathy next month, so that'll be really cool. But so for the Father's Day grid work spell, because we did the Mother's Day fire ceremony, I thought that was really cool. We did some healing on the planet and some healing on the matriarchal lineage. I'd like to do some healing on the patriarchal lineage by being super selfless. And I want the divine masculine energy. So it's been put on my heart that this Father's Day working should be used to do a grid work. So even though it's to honor the patriarchal lineage and the divine masculine, we are honoring that through honoring and respecting the divine feminine. So, I'm going to get some crystals. I'm going to channel some crystals. I already know carnelian and obsidian will be two of them for the working, but I'm going to channel, we might even throw some moldavite in there. I haven't decided yet. But I'm going to go see my crystal woman. I'm going to channel some crystals, and then I'm going to bury and do a whole spell to create a crystal grid, and you'll get a video of me doing that. That won't be live. That'll be just me doing that out whenever I can do that. And then the next day I will do a meditation where you will get a tea light, an orange, and a petition. Like the last couple spells, you'll get that, excuse me, And I'll set up all your tea lights, and then we will do a private live. I'll let you guys know on the time of the live, and we will do a private live where we're going to do a meditation where we are going to do some work on the lower chakras, because the divine feminine is as above, the divine masculine is so below. Whatever is going on with the divine feminine, the divine masculine manifests it down into the physical realm. So I do a lot of work on my upper chakras, and I really need to do some work on my lower chakras, and they're connected to the divine masculine. I know I need to do some work on my divine masculine energy. So because of that, I'm going to be doing we're going to do a meditation on the 3 lower chakras and do some healing and clearing of that with the candles. So that will be a separate video. So you'll get the video of the grid working that I do and the spell work that I do. Then you'll get a separate link to the live for the meditation. And same with the fire ceremony, that will be a private link to the live that you will get before the live. So I'm excited about that. I think it's going to be really fun. Also, another thing to note, I'll be going live and sharing everything sometime this week. 11/11, I just saw it on the numbers. But I'll be going live and sharing everything this week. I just finished a batch of Organite. I just got my merch in, so we're going to do a big merch reveal, and I'm also working on some art to sell as well. I've still got some magical soaps in my shop as well too. So we're going to have the Organite, the soaps, the merch, and the paintings. So it's a really exciting time. And all of that is going to be dropping on my birthday, June 21st. So there are only 24 pieces of merch, because honestly, I didn't know if they would sell well. I think they're going to sell quick. So if you want one, grab one sooner than later. But I just had to be cautious, you know, doing the first. And I'll probably continue to do them in small batches, because I'm getting them from a very, very small business. Technically not even a business yet. She's trying to get her business off the ground. But that's just super exciting. So stay tuned for that. I will do a live showing off all of that. So that's really great. And like I said, that'll be June 21st. I haven't decided a time yet. I'll let you know on the live. So yeah, the spells will be linked below. Love you guys so much. If you'd like to work with me, I can't wait to work with you. And I will talk to you soon. No pick a card this week probably, because I'm trying to get everything together, but maybe. Not sure, maybe. Okay? Alright, I love you guys. Be kind and take care of yourselves. And Kornika says bye-bye too. She says bye-bye, I love you. Okay, bye.